So what can you actually do in a lucid dream? Well, you can do anything you imagine. A lucid dream is simply a dream where you realize that you're dreaming. And when that happens, there are really no limits to what you can do. The most obvious place to start is having fun. And that's a great way to learn how it works. Most common things people do in lucid dreams are things like flying, fulfilling fantasies, using superpowers, visiting fantasy worlds, or just do impossible things because you can. And flying is one of those classic lucid dream experiences. And it's not just fun. Flying really reinforces the feeling that the normal rules aren't there anymore, that you're free, that you can do anything you want. But lucid dreaming can be so much more than just entertainment. You can travel anywhere you want. You can visit other countries, places from your childhood, planets or galaxies, the bottom of the ocean, or even worlds that don't exist, like visiting your favorite novel or movie. And you can also meet anyone you want. Maybe a dead relative that you miss, your favorite fictional character, or a historical figure that you're interested in, or maybe even a god. One of the weirdest and most fascinating things you can do is transform yourself. So you can become an animal, try to experience the world as a bird or a fish, or you can transform into another person, maybe someone you look up to. You can become something huge like a giant, or something tiny like an ant or even bacteria. You can completely change your body and your perspective. And you can do this just for fun, but it can also be surprisingly profound, because when you stop being your usual self for a moment, you also step outside your usual perspective and way of thinking. Lucid dreams can be very useful for creativity or problem solving. So you can ask the dream for ideas or help. You can ask questions. You can get new and creative perspectives on a problem that you have. Many people use dreams for inspiration for things like music, art, writing, business ideas, or personal decisions. And sometimes you get a direct answer from the dream, but sometimes you get something more symbolic, unexpected, but something that still opens up your mind in a new way. And when you're lucid, you can actually interpret the dream in real time together with the dream. So you can ask the dream what it means by showing you this or that. And you can also practice skills, because lucid dreams aren't just fantasy. They can be seen as a simulation for waking life. Athletes have been shown to improve their performance when they practice movements inside lucid dreams. And that same idea can be used for things like playing musical instruments, public speaking or social situations, or even practicing a new language. Because you can rehearse difficult things inside this safe environment of the dream world. So you can try things, you can fail, you can experiment without the risk that you would have in the waking world. So in that sense, lucid dreaming isn't about escaping reality, but it can actually improve your waking life. And this can really increase your confidence too. And finally, lucid dreams can help you understand yourself more deeply. So you can face your fears, you can work with nightmares, you can talk to dream characters that represent different parts of yourself. You can ask the dream to show you something important that you need to know. You can look at parts of yourself that normally are hard to access in waking life. So sometimes lucid dreams are just for fun, but they can also be very creative, useful, and deeply meaningful. They can even change the way you think, feel, and understand yourself. That's really the point. Because lucid dreaming gives you access to this inner world that is far bigger and more useful than most people realize. And I would say that most people have no idea what they're missing.